It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson, welcoming you to the NBA on 2K Sports. Excited, thrilled to be here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. I'm so lucky. And the pregame warm-ups wrapping up out there in Cleveland, where it'll be the Cavaliers against the Houston Rockets. And for Houston, they're sitting at 500 over the last 10 games, kind of treading water. They'd really like to make a splash over the next few games. And as we come up to the midway point of the season, Kenny, we're seeing some of the veterans who started slower now picking up the pace.
Well, I think early on, a lot of times, if you've been in the playoff for some veterans, the early going in the season is a little mundane. But then as you start seeing the light at the tunnel, they don't pace themselves anymore. And you want to make sure that you're in playoff position to make something special happen at the end of the year.
Excellent use of the word mundane, by the way. How about you, Shaq?
Well, Monday, experience told me when you need to go hard and when you need to pull back. You know, the best veterans will be there when it matters the most.
That's mundane, not
okay, I thought he said Monday.
Like mundane Tuesday, Wednesday,
Okay.
Thursday.
Got it, my bad.
Two different things.
Here's Kevin Harlan.
I'm feeling it tonight.
Man, you always say that.
Okay, then. We're going to see what you got since last time we met up.
Oh, I got a lot. I'm ready to show the world.
Can't wait. See you out there.
Everyone is in their seat here at the Quicken Loans Arena in Cleveland as the Cavaliers look to grab a win here at home. We've got an action-packed Saturday night of NBA action for you. Thanks for joining us. This is Kevin Harlan, and here with me tonight, Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke reporting from the sideline. And, of course, Kevin Love. Let's see how they continue to fare without him.
Well, as fans, as teammates, there are a lot of people that I'm sure are sad to see him go, given all he brings to the table. But I like what the trade does for him, and I bet it helps them right off the bat. I mean, it also is going to help them long term.
Well, you know, we'll see, because you don't make a change this drastic without having a period of adjustment. So you may be right. We'll see how long it takes and whether this new look roster can gel.
All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. So on the floor for Houston, Chalmers is out there with E'Twaun Moore. Then there's Howard. Then it's Trevor Ariza. And it's Beasley in at the 4 slot.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
And that one's good by Favors.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Yes, Kevin, I was able to catch up with the head coach for the Rockets just a moment ago. He said that the key to the game will be how well they defend Kyrie Irving, adding he's shown himself to be one of the premier point guards in the game already. Whether it's passing, shooting, or penetrating, we need our guys in the backcourt to really get up into him, and our bigs need to be ready to bring help. Guys, you can bet that Irving will be their focus defensively.
Thanks again, Doris. The Rockets shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
And guys, you know what? That's made things hard for them in a lot of their games. I mean, that inability to convert their chances at the free throw line.
Ariza hits them both. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Kicks to Favors. The 19-foot shot. The shot's good from the professor. Here's Chalmers. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Out to the wing. Here's Howard. The Rockets again can't hit.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
James outside. Lets it go from deep. And it's good. James has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
A lot of times in the first quarter, it will dictate how big a role a player has later on.
And Moore kicks to Howard. There's a screen. And some nice passing there by Houston. Beasley against Favors. 4 on the shot clock. Beasley, the pass to Chalmers. Outside Howard. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
And now a look at LeBron James here. The last 10 games, he has been on a heck of a run. He's right around 13 points a night, 14 assists, and 6 rebounds. And he has been passing the ball like a virtuoso. That's what really stands out about these recent performances.
Hey, every train needs a conductor, man. He unifies his teammates, sets the tempo, and they make some sweet, sweet music.
The pass to the professor. High post shot. Again, the Cavaliers score.
They're off and running. Good start here. They've knocked down 4 of their first 5.
Rockets trail by 4. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Pass to Howard. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Howard's got his first 2 points of the night. So for Cleveland, their last game, a win against the Pacers in Indiana.
And really an emphatic win for them, especially considering that it came in an opponent's building, and there's no question it was their offense that carried them.
I love the way they went and got this game, Greg. I mean, they attacked at every opportunity, never relaxed or sat back, and as a result, they eventually pulled away.
Here's a reason. Following the basket by LeBron James. And Howard with the stuff.
Now, that was pretty. That was just a nice-looking reverse jam right there.
Use the rim, Clark, to protect the ball, I think, too, a little bit.
Yeah, did a nice job with it.
And guys, how about the awareness there with that finish in traffic?
The shot's good from the professor. Rockets trail by 4. Beasley the screen. Chalmers dishes to Beasley. Tries again. No luck, they battled on the glass but couldn't knock it down. For Cleveland, they've gotten 6 or 7 shots to fall in the first quarter. They're off and running. Back to Irving. It's tipped and stolen by Chalmers. The feed now to Moore. Fires for 3. DeAndre Jordan grabs the miss. The Cavaliers leading by 4. Here's the professor. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. And it's 9 points for Freak.
And you can sense the momentum really starting to swing their way.
Yeah, they're taking charge here. I mean, there's no question about it, Greg. And the lead, I think, is just going to continue to grow and grow from here.
Now here's Moore. His last outing, he had 8 points. Howard setting the pick for Ariza. Good on the 3-point shot. Ariza's got 5 points so far.
And how about that, responding to the 3-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
Terrific little tay-to-tay going on right now. Back and forth, here we go. Punches it down with pop.
Rubs it in. It looks like a little deeper with the hanging finish.
I tell you what, they are not backing off at all, are they?
Now, here's Chalmers. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Jordan against Howard. 6 to shoot. Here's Moore. And he sinks the shot coming off the strong pick.
Great job of utilizing that screen and finding space to knock down the jumper. Good basketball.
James, the pass to the professor. From the wing. And Cleveland again with the buckets.
They've been hot here early, dropping them in left and right.
Rolling, rolling, rolling. We'll see how long they can keep it going.
Beasley the screen, and Chalmers gets to Ariza. Steps back and fires. Off the left rim and out. Cleveland leading by 6. Takes the 13-footer, and he gets it again. Shot good from the professor. The professor's got 13.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor, isolate at top. Spacing.
Showing us the best passing teams in the NBA over the course of the last. The Cavaliers number 1.
And what stands out during this recent stretch is just how well they passed the basketball. I mean, this is a club that has become really unselfish.
J.R. Smith's checked in for the Cavaliers. And then for Houston, Capella's checked in, and it's Patrick Beverley in for Ejuan Moore. Dishes to Beverly. He feeds it to Howard. And here is Chalmers. Looking for his first basket still in this one. And so here's Cleveland, leading by 5. They won their last game against the Rockets in Houston.
Yeah, a dominant win for them their last time in this matchup. And what jumps off the stat page was their advantage on the board.
Yeah, they were overpowering inside, and you really got to like their chances, Greg, if they can replicate that tonight.
Here's Beverly, following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Beverly against Irving. Beverly dishes to Howard, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Grown man's power flush with the long hang on the rim at the end of it.
Clark, that could be a catalyst for him.
I think you're right.
And we've seen those kinds of plays get them fired up in the past.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Rockets trail by 8. Howard setting the pick for Chalmers. The dish to Capella. Can't hit. Great D that time from Favors. Cleveland's gone 3 of 3 from deep. 9 points rung up from outside here in the first.
They're really struggling defensively, giving up too many easy buckets.
A great point. Really an embarrassing performance defensively, and the coaching staff can't be happy.
Now here's Chalmers. Off the screen. And James pulls it down.
The defense needs to play tight on him, and that's exactly what they did to force that miss. Well done.
Good, nice play there from the professor.
You couldn't have dreamed of a much better start here than they've had today.
I think the offensive game plan they came in with was right on point. It's worked perfectly, and the lead they already have is proof in the pudding.
Here's Ariza. 5 points in the game.
And the rebounding has been key to their success here tonight.
It has been a lopsided battle on the boards, no doubt. Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
Now, here's Beverly. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. Howard, nice 4 for 7 from the floor with that shot.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you think his team would have the lead.
There's the pick. Favors with the screen. Irving drives in, and he gets it to go. Irving's got his second basket.
And really, it looks like he may just try to take this thing over on his own and really build that lead up. And a moment now to see some numbers for Howard. 6th in shooting percentage, 15th in rebounding. And he provides that deterrent around rim, ranking among the top 15 league-wide in blocks per game.
And, you know, back to his phenomenal efficiency from 3. His consistent shooting creates a lot of openings in the defense.
Channing Fries checked in for Cleveland. Matthew Dellavedova comes in for Irving. Houston also making some changes. Trevor Booker, he's checked in now for Howard. Decker comes in for Trevor Ariza. And Corey Brewer's subbed in for Mario Chalmers. Now, here's Beverly. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Finished off the break.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at either end, steals, fast break buckets, and the other team scrambling to find its game.
Great point. I mean, that aggression has allowed them to just create a lot of havoc, and boy, are they taking advantage.
And it's the Rockets with the ball. The Cavaliers making the shot. Booker the pass to Brewer, and it's blocked. Smith against Beverly, beyond the arc. And another 3 for Cleveland.
I don't think they can ask much more of him than what he's done this quarter.
Rockets trail by 20. He dishes it to Decker. Can they get it? And too long on the shot.
Good little two-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
And Beverly kicks to Capella. Pass to Brewer. score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
I like it. I like it. He broke out the fancy finish there.
To the middle. Deflects the pass. Now here's Decker, covered by Smith. Booker dishes to Brewer. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Not the best shot right there with a good defender draped all over you.
I agree with you. I mean, not the shot they were hoping for, but he can really cause problems with his defense. You know, it's really hard not to notice the difference in the passing of these two teams today.
It's a stark discrepancy when you look at the assist columns and you see that difference as far as the fluidity in their respective offenses.
And another three for Houston.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
The shot's good from the professor.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Chris Anderson is checked in for LeBron.
Chris Anderson.
34 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's the professor. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Dellavedova. 34 points for Freak.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
Greg, they keep pulling up and watching them go down. It's a really nice thing to see.
Now, here's Beverly. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. And Houston again with the bucket.
The entire defense was frozen-footed. Nobody picked up the shooter, Kevin.
Here's the professor. And a miss there on the triple. From deep three-point range. And that's it for the first quarter in what's been a very lopsided game. Cavaliers on top, running away with it. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And of course, as we've always seen with LeBron James, it's not just about the numbers, but his tremendous, tremendous leadership.
I put all the pressure on me to be better and come through for my teammates. This is the position I put myself in. It's the position I put our team in, and as the leader and the guy that goes out there and make things happen, that's the way it's going to be.
Well, that there is straight talk from a man who does not pretend. LeBron James with a textbook example. Responsibility and lead.
And Kevin, that's why he is the king. He doesn't say, hey, I'm just one of the five guys. No, he knows who he is and what he has to do. Bottom line, he's the man. Climb on my shoulders, and I'm going to take you to the promised land.
Welcome back, folks. We'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move here into the second. And guys, the Cavaliers enjoying a nice lead here.
Just the start they're looking for in this game. Solid offensively through the first.
Very crisp and sharp, not much stagnation at all on offense.
So on the floor for Houston, we've got Patrick Beverly. Howard is out there with Booker. Then there's Etuan Moore, and it's Beasley in at the 3 slot. And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Pacers was just a man on a mission. He ended with an amazing number of points, and that scoring outburst set a new season high for him in what was a great exhibition on his part. It was a performance for the ages, and one that will have the whole league talking.
Appreciate it, Doris. Thanks. Well, we've seen a lot of great players have a lot of great games, but that was something special.
And I love that no matter what approach they tried against him, nothing worked. I mean, he was ready for everything.
It makes you wonder what kind of defense they'll throw at him tonight. I mean, however they choose to play him, it's still going to take a special effort to keep him under control.
A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Poked loose. Beverly, the pass to Booker. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. They're really pushing them around. Straight bully ball.
Here's Howard. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
It's been a nice game for Howard. He's got 8 points and he has 1 steal to his credit as well.
And Clark, he's just done a great job defensively. That 1 steal doesn't tell the whole story.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Cavaliers?
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunities. They're really keeping it up-tempo so far.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Favors is checked in. Houston also making some changes. Ariza comes in for Booker, and it's Chalmers in for Patrick Beverley. And the second free throw, good. The Cavaliers leading by 22. Outside Irving. It's rebounded by Houston. They come into this one following the loss to the Mavericks.
And in that game, guys, their three-point shooting really was their own worst enemy. Even when they got the open looks, they just had an inability to knock them down.
And guys, you've seen it happen to every team. You have to be a threat from beyond the arc nowadays, and if your team goes cold, it really can sabotage your game.
Here's Chalmers following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Beasley kicks to Howard. Back to Beasley. Clock at 6. It's Beasley on the wing. Launches it. And the shot is good.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Here's the professor. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got his 5th assist in this one.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful pass. We got to be more physical on defense. They are getting to the middle of the floor way too easy.
Now let's take a look at the list of
Get
players
into them
who have been
on the
absolutely
perimeter.
lighting it up. These
Post.
are the NBA scoring
Rotate
leaders
over
over the last
and
10
make your
games.
presence felt.
Freak number 1.
Quite a role he's been on. I mean, a pure scoring display. Eventually, teams might find an answer for him, but that's not been the case here lately.
LeBron's checked in for Smith. Now, here's Chalmers. Moore outside, out left to the wing. Howard dishes to Moore. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Jordan's got 3 rebounds so far in the game.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
His ball distribution tonight just as good as it gets.
Yeah, it sure has been. I mean, all you have to do is look at the numbers. There's no line in those totals.
Now, here's Chalmers. Here's Howard. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
That's his 2nd personal foul.
The Rockets shooting their 5th and 6 free throws of the game.
2 shots.
He misses the free throw. Kevin Martin, he's checked in for Cleveland. Platoon swap here for Cleveland. 1:52 left to play in the first half. Passes it to the professor. 3-pointer. Rebounded by Capella.
Well, after that great first quarter from outside, he's cooled down here.
Decker passes to Booker. Denied for the 3rd time. He's 0 for 3.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Here's Beverley. Following the basket by Freak. There's the pick. Capella kicks to Brewer. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. Rockets have gone 6 of 9 at the line.
Clint Capella at the line for 2.
The first one falls.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way as well. And we know what that can do. It pays off typically in good fashion for you.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. The Cavaliers leading by 19 points. Here's the professor. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Dellavedova. Dellavedova's got 4 assists now tonight. Here's Beverly. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And he uses the glass on the layup.
You know what? That's what you like to see. A perfect pass leading him right into the shot. Didn't even have to break stride.
Here's Dellavedova, defended by Beverly.
Move the ball.
Anderson a screen on Beverly. Now the pass to the professor. Lets it go with a 3, and he gets it to go. The professor's got 49 points in the game.
Oh, it's scary because he's just been a matchup nightmare in this game. He's eaten up anybody they've thrown at him.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. There's the screen. Back to Beverly. An easy layup after coming off the pick. Beverly's got 4 points in the quarter.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
And Clark, it's a strategy that has served them well during the course of this first half. Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Greg, no problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
There's 10 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Jacks up a 3. He knocks it down right at the buzzer!
That's a shot he'll never forget, as dramatic as they come.
He's got a special knack for the big moments. The bigger the moment, the better he is.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Cavaliers lead by 17. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Certainly good numbers from you shooting the ball in the first half. What has been your approach on offense?
I'm just trying to let the game come to me. But I'm trying to force it on offense. Good things happen, and that's why I've had success here earlier. Yeah.
Slow and steady wins the race, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Doris, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back in there for the start of the third quarter after this break.
Hey guys, great execution in the first half, but we still have a few things to talk about before we go back out there. With our defense, we have torn them up. I'm not sure they're going to come out for the second half. When we play D with this much grit, it is no fun to take us on. I do like that we limited our turnovers. We weren't careless with the ball or making unforced errors, so kudos for that. And something I'll be looking for right away in the third are sharp entry passes into the low post. The more of those we can make, the happier I'll be. And that's all I wanted to go over with you. Let's go play a good half of basketball.
Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
The way he was able to attack the rim in that first half, defenders are going to need to start building walls and being connected defensively if they want to have any chance to stop him.
Now, come on, Greg. That's much easier said than done when he's the penetrator. I mean, his speed and agility make him extremely tough to cover.
Rockets trail by 17. The Professor in at shooting guard. Favors is out there with LeBron James. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Jordan in at the 5 spot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. And he gets it to go. 17 points for Howard.
Getting the half off to a good start here already with some penetration.
Pass to the Professor. Right side, Jordan. On the wing, Irving. Defended by Chalmers. Irving drives in. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
Almost uncontested. I mean, it's nice to be able to add to the lead without having to really work for it.
Moore dishes to Chalmers. Feeds it to Ariza. Fires the 3. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got 5 rebounds tonight.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, Greg, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough. But that's how you win games.
And here is Howard after LeBron James hitting the 3. And the wide open shot from Chalmers. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Irving attacking, and Cleveland again with the bucket.
He's got some serious momentum going right now. He's been great all day. Even last game, he was on fire.
Now here's Moore. Not a lot of room. And here's Chalmers from the arc. The shot is off. Some solid defense there from Irving.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
The shot's good from the Professor.
That would be 4 in a row for them now as they have come racing out of the gate to start this second half.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Chalmers pass to Beasley. Another miss by Houston.
Tell you what, shooting 20% to start the second half doesn't bode well for how this will play out for this squad.
Sinks it in the shot from the Professor.
When they pulled up from mid-range, more often than not, they've buried it.
And that shot might not be the #1 option, but if the D will give it to you and you get it in rhythm, that's the one you take. He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Good, and the assist goes to Irving. The Professor's got 55.
Scoring well here at the midway point, and now they're starting to put some distance between them.
Well, offensively, they just continue to roll. I mean, they're padding that lead bit by bit as a result.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Yes, guys, over that break, I was able to catch the message Houston's coach was giving to his team. He said making sharp entry feeds, getting the ball into the post, and getting points on the low block is going to be critical the rest of the way. He also wants to see a patient offense, work for the shot, move the ball around, and as he told them, quote, if you don't see a good shot, find someone who does. Clearly, some adjustments there had to be made because the time left for a comeback is quickly running out. Kevin, over to you.
All right, Doris, thanks. Well, when you think of the great playmakers in league history, John Stockton per game averaged double-digit dimes. Think of this. For his career, 15,806 career assists, a record you knew right off would stand for a very long time.
And guys, you know, you look up point guard in the dictionary, and there's a nice little picture of John Stockton there. I mean, he is an unreal distributor. Controlled the game like no one ever has before or since. It's no coincidence that Utah never missed the playoffs in any of the 19 seasons that John Stockton was at the helm.
And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant 1 foul.
Boy, a very hard foul that time, and the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, gee, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
He's off on the second. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Screen by Howard. for three. And it's Irving with the rebound. Irving's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Houston's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Over to the wing. Here's Moore. Another miss by Houston.
Not only is their lead big, but their advantage on the boards is huge too.
They've been the aggressors, plain and simple, outworking them, fighting for every loose ball.
Talk about great numbers for the professor. And talk about the 3-ball for him. Wow, unbelievable from long distance.
Clark, there have been some fireworks from deep today. Boy, he is just dangerous out there.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from the professor. Both free throws good from the professor. Now Chalmers, 5 points in the game. Beasley with a screen on Irving, and Chalmers kicks to Beasley. The floater, and the rejection by James. Here's the professor. Good, and the assist goes to James. 64 points for Freak. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Cleveland.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition. Room service delivery right there, fellas. Wonderful entry feed.
Cleveland's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Pulls it from the elbow. And again, it's Cleveland.
And they've really come out of halftime with the eye of the tiger. Plenty of fire in their eyes and tremendous focus and intensity.
Beasley the screen. To the middle. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Favors. Here's Irving. The shot is off. Excellent D there from Beasley. Ariza dishes to Chalmers. Screen by Howard. And it's Beasley in the corner. Looking to get it going. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. They get Derek Favors. The Rockets have gone 8 of 13 from the free throw line.
Michael Beasley, 2 shots.
Free throw drops in for Beasley.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
And both free throws good for Beasley. They are enjoying the commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch.
The shot's good from the professor.
I don't think you can say enough about the quarter he's having. Every one of his attempts has gone down.
The Rockets shooting around 40% from the floor here. Irving against Chalmers. Here's Ariza. Another miss by Houston.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
From the arc. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer. He'll head to the line. And you talk about huge single-game scoring performances like we're watching here tonight. Going back, only one player, think of this, only one player in NBA history to go triple digits. And that's the Big Dipper, Wilt Chamberlain, on March 2nd, 1962.
Truly an iconic record. I mean, 100 points. I mean, it's hard to wrap your mind around, but Wilt was a man among boys, a player who changed the way an entire sport was played. Truly a revolutionary.
And he's good on the first of 3. Houston making some changes. Capella's checked in, and it's Brewer in for more. And he's good on the second.
He's done a much better job of getting to the line here. Aggressively taking it inside and not shying away from contact. I thought he was settling a bit in the first.
And he makes all 3. Here's Beverly. He kicks it to Beasley. Back to Beverly. 6 to shoot. Houston needs to get a shot off. And stolen by Favors. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. Here's the professor. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Well, if you're going to give them layups, there's no way you're going to get back in this game.
He's made all 5 of his attempts at the line so far. A different look now for Cleveland. Smith comes in for Jordan. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Kyrie Irving. And a change for the Rockets. Booker's checked in.
They're really doing a good job working hard to get inside and draw contact, a little more so than they did in the first half.
And defensively, if you're trying to battle back, you can't keep sending them to the line.
Now here's Beverly. Capella the pass to Booker. Now here's Beverly. He's covered closely. It's tipped and stolen by Favors. And here's the break. Here's the professor. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force.
And from an offensive standpoint, they have just been stellar.
Yeah, really good. I mean, extremely well coached, fluid, efficient. Man, it's been a lot of fun to watch. The points just keep piling up because they've been such a well-oiled machine.
Ariza with the buckets.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Now here's James. 10 points for him. And Smith with the stuff.
Fantastic dunk, and he decided to hang around up there for a while, Kevin.
Well, maybe, he didn't want to land awkwardly. I don't know.
Yeah, oh, guys, come on. He's up there posing. He's posing for the photographers. That's all that's about.
Booker. No good. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. Here's the professor. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Dellavedova. Dellavedova's got 6 assists in the game. The Rockets shooting 40% from the field. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Here's Capella. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Well-executed possession. They controlled the shot. Nicely done.
Here's the professor. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
Now here's Beverly. To the left side wing. Here's Booker. That's short off the rim.
When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those.
Passes it to the professor. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside, it just doesn't matter.
Beverly with the ball. To the inside. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
He's not your typical NBA center in terms of height, guys, but he plays as big as any of them, thanks to his incredible bounceability. Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
They set the screen. Ariza outside. kicks it to Brewer. 5 on the clock. Pass to Beverly. From deep. The Cavaliers pull it in. Smith's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's the professor. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Dellavedova. Dellavedova's got his 8th assist here tonight. And for Houston, they're shooting a pretty brutal 29% since the break. And here's Beverly inside. Brewer. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Brewer's got 15 points.
You always hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times.
The feed now to James. There's 1:54 left in the third quarter. The shot's good from the professor.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets, Greg, resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Now here's Beverly, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Beverly. And now let's have a look at the NBA's top snipers, shooting guards with the highest percentage from three-point territory over the last month. Freak number 1.
And you know, 2-guard is where we traditionally find the best shooters in our league, and he's no exception to that rule. I mean, look at the success he's having from three-point range.
And Greg, the key to that success for me is his constant movement without the ball. I mean, he works extremely hard to create and find the space he needs to get his shot off.
Here's Beverly following the basket by LeBron James. There's a good screen. Off the screen. And it's off the back rim. No good.
He's been an absolute non-factor. 0 factor this game. Just a horrible performance from him.
Shots good from the professor.
The shooting percentage continues to elevate here in the second half.
Well, as a group, they've been harmonic since the break. In sync. Good team basketball, resulting in high-quality shots.
Now, here's Beverly. Dishes it to Booker. Got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds to the Rockets as Houston retains possession.
Every time. Yeah, that's a super defensive play. If that gets through, no doubt they score.
And that's why he sold out for it, because he knew he had to make that play. He wasn't going to let them get the advantage.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Anderson, he's checked in for Favors. And Channing Frye's subbed in for LeBron. And a change for the Rockets. Decker's checked in for Trevor Ariza. 35 seconds left in the third. The professor. They grab their own miss. The dish to Dellavedova. And Frye kicks to Smith. To the paint. Here's the professor. And Capella sends it back. Now the pass to Decker. Back to Beverly. He feeds it to Brewer. There's a good screen. Sinks the three-pointer. Brewer's got 5 points now this quarter.
And you know what? He's got a new BFF. It's the triple.
And it has been his BFF today anyway. Most of his points have been courtesy of the deep ball.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Cavaliers on top, running away with this one. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. The professor's checked in for Cleveland. Kyrie Irving comes in for Matthew Dellavedova. Houston also making some changes. Capella's checked in, and it's Beasley in for Decker. So on the floor for Houston, they've got E'Twaun Moore. He's out there with Chalmers. Beasley out there with Howard. And it's Capella in at the 4. Now, here's Chalmers. He dishes it to Beasley. Good, and it's Chalmers with the assist that time. And that's 10 points for Beasley.
Superb assist there. He played the role of the maestro on that one.
Irving against Chalmers. Inside, here's the professor. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
That's his second personal foul. At the line for your Cavaliers, Freak! At the line for 2.
All right, now, take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from the professor. Both free throws good from the professor. Houston's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Moore outside. Pass to Beasley. Clock at 6. Feeds to Howard. It's rebounded by Cleveland. They've got the Pistons ahead of them in their next game in Detroit. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. And he gets the bucket. The professor's got 4 points this quarter.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
The Rockets have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth and even 50%. Martin against Beasley. Howard dishes to Chalmers. Beasley, the pass to Capella. Chalmers against Irving. Capella kicks to Howard. He dents the rim with a 2-handed slam. Wow.
And he just big-boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
Irving attacking. 11 feet out, and he hits it. Irving's got 19 points.
Nothing better than a hustle play like that. It gets the whole team amped up, sets the example for everyone.
And so here is Houston. Here's Moore. They set the pick. He kicks to Chalmers. Pass to Howard. Shot clock at 6. From 18 feet away. No good from Beasley. For Cleveland, they've got more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the fourth quarter. They're 7 of 12. It's good from the professor.
And such a steady hand. I mean, he's one of those guys that's really allowed them to take the lead.
Well, he's just so reliable and dependable and consistent, especially here today. I mean, his shooting percentage is off the charts.
Capella with the bucket.
Defender a little hesitant to offer resistance as he bursts to the hoop.
Here's Irving. To the paint. Here's the professor. Good, and the assist goes to Irving.
Yep, he's their leading scorer, Kevin, in this game, and has been the dominant figure today. No doubt about it.
Rockets have got a pretty good rhythm going offensively, shooting 8 of 15 for the quarter. Chalmers pass to Moore. Here's Capella, guarded by Fry. Beasley kicks to Howard. And Houston again with the bucket.
The assist, Michael Beasley.
Here's Irving. Inside, here's the professor.
Rockets foul call. That's his 3rd personal foul. At the line for your Cavaliers, Freak! Taking 2 shots.
All right, now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Dellavedova's checked in. Houston also making some changes. Decker's checked in for Howard. Brewer comes in for Ejuan Moore. And it's Patrick Beverley in for Mario Chalmers. Both free throws good from the professor. Houston's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Kicks it to Brewer. They set the pick. Pass to Decker. Launches a 3. And the rebound goes to Anderson. Anderson's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Here's Dellavedova. Defended by Beverly. Dellavedova, the pass to the professor. Misses from close range.
And you can see the defender's afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Beverly dishes to Beasley. It's rebounded by Cleveland. And Fry has it in the corner. The 3, that drops.
And he's looking to really stretch this lead out, even with the cushion they have, still letting it fly from long range.
Beasley with a screen on Martin. They set the pick. It's stolen. And now Martin pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And that one's good. Dellavedova's got 6 here in this quarter.
And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes it.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch and how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
And that one's good. Beverly.
A wide open 3. They need much better communication defensively.
Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the fourth. Dellavedova, the pass to the professor. No good on the triple. Houston's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Decker can't hit.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Missed 3 there from the professor. The Rockets shooting it well here in the fourth quarter, 50%. And Brewer kicks to Beverly. There's the feed to Beasley from about 16, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
Wow, has he flipped a switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half.
Here's Dellavedova, defended by Beverly. There's a minute 34 left in the fourth quarter. No good from the professor. Rocket shooting 43% from the field.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Cavaliers.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, Stephen Clark. An all-around dominant performance. Clark, and you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
I certainly did, and they just cracked it open and made it an NC. No contest.
Yeah. And these guys already with 45 wins on the year, so tonight we'll make it 46.
Really, they had their number this season. 2 wins, a home win, and an away win.
Yeah, you know, I thought the result might be a little different this time around, but clearly I was mistaken. And now they'll have to wait till next year for a shot at revenge.
I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was for the professor. Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
There's a screen. From deep 3-point range, and another 3 for Cleveland. There's 37 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Beverly dishes to Beasley. The pass to Brewer. Stolen away. All sorts of time. It's rebounded by Houston.
And that's the shot he has to take.
Exactly. That's the right look. The decision was good. He just didn't execute.
They get it back. Capella kicks to Brewer. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
Yeah, they were clicking in every way. I mean, all cylinders go. No question about that. And once they pulled away, they didn't let up.
And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Good win.
Well, you absolutely torched them from the outside tonight. Did you feel like you could hit from just about anywhere on the court?
Yo, as weird as this sounds, at this point, I gotta say yes. Sometimes you just get so in the zone, you feel everything coming off your hands is going in. Yo, I got to that point tonight. I hope I can find it again sometime soon.
Well done. Kevin, a young man always looking for more.
All right, Doris, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now time to go to Ernie Johnson, who's alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hey y'all, Ernie Johnson here along with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome back for the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. An absolutely astounding and historic night for him here in this game. He was simply unstoppable in what can only be described as a masterful performance.
How about the show Freak was putting on tonight? It was a freak show. That's one of the smartest basketball players I've ever seen. Being able to use either hand and being as skilled as he is poses so many problems out there. But as modest as he is, he's not going to gloat even though he's having a great performance. He's going to just go right back out there, get to work for the next game.
One thing that stood out to me was his contribution from deep. We know he can hit the three ball, but we saw him do a lot more damage than normal. And that really opened up the game.
And that wraps things up, folks. Thanks for joining us. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the rest of the 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Good night, everybody.